So these are going to be kind of my tips for new people who are starting to smoke or have questions about smoking. Tips and tricks, I guess, how to kind of introduce yourself and what's the best way to go about starting. So in Washington, if you are over the age of 21, have a photo ID, you can go to the dispensary. So if you go to the dispensary, I highly suggest talking to a bud tender, BUD tender. They're there to help you find the weed that's right for you. I've never had a bud tender lead me astray. So there's two types, sativas and indicas, and your bud tender would help you find out which one is kind of right for what kind of high you want. To each person, that strain might do something a little different. Anyway, but if you're gonna start smoking, I definitely say talk to a bud tender, find weed that's you're gonna be right for you. I hope that you will try. And then you have to find a method to smoke with, obviously. So I would definitely suggest the pipe just because it's so easy to get yourself set up. Grinding it up, you can even use your fingers if you don't want to buy a grinder. Grinding it up, putting in the pipe, and just a lighter. It's a lot less setup and it's a lot easier to see how much you're smoking if you use a clear pipe, which is what I would definitely suggest. Smoking in a safe environment with people you trust. I highly suggest smoking in your home. If you don't feel good smoking inside of your house, a backyard is a great place to just have that moment. We personally don't smoke inside of our home. We like to keep it not smelling like weed, so we smoke in the outside or in the garage. Okay, so with so not only a location, but also with people you trust. I highly suggest for your very first time, if you've never smoked before, smoking with someone who has smoked before. If you know anyone, if you don't know anybody that smokes weed and don't have that person, I suggest having a sober person. Just one person that you trust with you that will remain sober for your entire experience in your first high. This is just good so you can learn how you are when you're high, because everybody's a little different. If you don't get high on your very first time, that's sort of a normal thing that some people experience. I experienced that on my first high, or first time smoking, and that's okay. I would say just take one hit, where you can see your smoke come out of your mouth. That's when you know you've smoked. After you can see the smoke the first time, don't smoke anymore, stop. See where you're at, because it does take a little bit for it to hit you. Just take one hit, sit back, talk to the person that's, being your sober pal. Take about 5 minutes, I would say, before you'll yay or nay on if you got high from that one hit. That lag, that lag. And then if you feel like, no, I didn't get anything, one more hit, then stop for the day, because you don't want to go overboard. It's very easy to go overboard on too much weed, and that's something I don't want for you on your first high. Okay, so that's that. Okay, some just random tips that I've learned since I started smoking weed that I feel like I should share are just, one, if you're gonna smoke weed, don't put on chapstick or lip gloss. It is gross. It just, the texture is bad on a pipe, blunt, anything. It's always never a good time. Always have a beverage nearby. I generally have a water bottle that I drink out of a lot. Cotton mouth's a real thing. Mouth gets very dry, especially when I do these videos. I do a lot of beveraging. I drink a lot. I don't know why I said a lot of beveraging. Oh, it's weird. Okay, you're a weirdo, Marlee. Oh, when you go to smoke, it's okay if you cough. Just don't cough into the bong or bowl or pipe or whatever onto the thing. But people do cough, and it's just because you breathe in too much smoke at once, and it's hard. So just smaller hits. Don't be embarrassed. I still cough, and I've smoked. Oh, if you're gonna grind your weed or smoke, if you're gonna smoke your weed, make sure you take out your stems and your seeds. It's just not good. It's gross. You'll know if you missed one, just because of the way your bowl will burn. But it's like, it's just better not to. Much easier just to take them out. Oh, I would definitely suggest, if you are a person if you're self-conscious about smoking weed, which I feel like some people are, and that's fine if that's not your jam to share, and you're just here to hear about my jam, that's cool. But I have heard quite a few people say that they like having a smoking bag. But I have heard some good things about having a weed bag, so I will link the videos, Bentley Blaze particularly. He talked about his weed bag, and I loved his story, so I'll share that with you guys down below and link it in the hopefully I can link it in the description, or a card maybe here. If I put a card here, it's for Bentley Blaze's video because I really enjoy him. I think that's all I got for this. I think we're done filming for hopefully today.